Well, the voting is done, and Eric Adams is currently ahead, but it will take a few weeks before Democrats know for sure who won the mayoral primary. Curtis Sliwa won the Republican primary. Today, he got off to a combative start to become the next occupant of Gracie Mansion. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer has the latest.
Republican mayoral candidate Curtis Sliwa kicked off his campaign to run the city by making it abundantly clear there will be no sacred cows if he gets elected. Those gas-guzzling SUVs elected officials like Mayor de Blasio get around town in?
Those sanctimonious hypocrites, those huge SUVs that get about 8 miles a gallon. You know how Curtis Sliwa's going to travel? Subways, city buses, Uber, Lyft, lime green cab, yellow cabs, livery cars. Do what average everyday people have to do.
And speaking of de Blasio, Sliwa says he intends to investigate Thrive, the controversial mental health project of the mayor and his wife, Charlene McCray.
They took from the taxpayers $1.25 billion. The day I get elected, Department of Investigations will serve subpoenas. We want the books. We want the spreadsheets. I want to know, where's the money?
Curtis Sliwa may be a Republican in a heavily Democratic town, but he says he's a triple threat because he's going to run on 2 other party lines. He's the candidate of the Independents and the Animal Rights parties. Meanwhile, the Board of Elections is still weeks away from figuring out the Democratic primary winner, counting absentee ballots and tabulating ranked choice voting outcomes. Susan Lerner of Common Cause defends ranked choice voting.
In the old system, we'd be waiting 2 or 3 weeks for a runoff and spending an additional $15 million on it. So this is relatively the same timeline and $15 million cheaper.
Eric Adams, who was ahead by more than 75,000 votes after the first round, was said by his campaign to be back at work as Brooklyn Borough President. Maya Wiley, who came in second, thanked voters in Brooklyn. I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
The Board of Elections expects to have all of the votes and ranked choice voting outcomes tabulated by the week of July 12th. Stay with CBS 2 and CBSN New York for continuing coverage of the New York City primary. We'll be posting the latest results on our website, cbsnewyork.com.